Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grind. So, the theory that I have, and I would like to test, is because the reach of the Kill Pete strategy and Free Pete is so much more massive than I ever would have imagined, ever would have guessed. One of the variables I want to test out is to what extent does the work I am doing affect the overall meta? I imagine it's quite significant, and I imagine it's more than I would have, taken for granted in earlier days. So, for this season, and my plan is for subsequent seasons, I'm going to be doing a new series where I do a rank grind on the same settings. We're starting with classic, progressive capitals, but I plan on branching out into other settings for other seasons. And the idea behind the series is I'm going to be testing the settings over multiple iterations and determining the viability for myself for it in the ranking system as it is. At the time of this recording, it is now Tuesday, December the 19th. We are towards the end of season 14. Season 14? Yes, we're towards the end of season 14, and the ranking system is still very much in its lane as a CAPS global domination ranking system. So the top 10 are almost for sure progressive capitals players, and there is some variability. There's some viability for classic fixed, progressive world dom. Zombie is probably progressive in the top 100. But if you want to get to top 10, you want to get to top 1, pretty much have to play capitals. And that's the way it is. And that's something that I would just like to make mention of. And I would love it if we had a risk ranking system, but we currently have a caps ranking system. And with that in mind, welcome to the grind. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. And welcome to the grind. It is a new season. And since we're not playing Risk Global Domination, we're playing Caps Global Domination. I'm beginning a new series where we ask the question, how high can we climb? Settings, we're playing progressive capitals on classic with blizzards. Nothing else. Capital Conquest, classic map, auto 60, expert, neutral bot. Progressive cards, because I don't want anybody getting extra rank points. Progressive cards, balance, splits, dice, blizzards are on, fog portals, alliances are off. I'm in the 5th position, 6, is white. Could potentially lock in the Australia pocket, but I don't love that. We see red take a corner cap. The situation with the Blizzard and Kamchatka creates a corner cap. I think my foreign India is the best option. Okay, green locks off North Africa. Black locks off Greenland. Don't think I choose neighbor caps with red. I think I'm going to pick India. See where orange goes. Orange can pick, yeah. Ukraine, I was going to say. I'll take India. And we'll see where blue goes. Cap choices matter a lot. I always recommend players don't cap in a locked pocket, don't cap in corners. So ideally on these settings, your cap choice is primarily how many territories does the cap touch? I chose a cap that touches 4, as opposed to a cap that touches 3, as opposed to a cap that touches only 1 actual territory, or another capital. You don't really want a neighbor cap up. That's not how you want to play these settings. Middy's cap is good. Middy's cap is much better with orange's position. Right, having a 1-2 puncher here would lock up the east-west axis of the board. Long term, you want to lock up territory, but at the same time, ensure that you have the ability to take cards. In the free-for-all portion of the game, you really just want to make sure that you don't piss anyone off. You let the noobs go for bonuses. Doesn't actually look like we got a ton of noobs in this game. One might go for a longer Longer haul. Okay, let's take a look at the players. Red is Van Sahara from the USA. The green player is Buell Tandon from Turkey. In the third position, the black player is General Die, 139.26. We're going to try and make him die. The orange player in the fourth seat is Clarence Babu, also from the USA. I am playing as white in the fifth seat. And in the final position, the blue player is General Shawshank 15197, also from USA. Okay. I figure spheres of influence are going to look like this. Someone's going to take Australia, probably black. I might go for it if nobody else does. Red will be the itinerant stack in Asia. Orange might go for Europe and or black. And black might also fight blue in North America. Nobody takes South America. It's probably green, as well as green might take Africa. My job right now is to not really worry about any bonuses. If they're gifted to me, like if I can take the easiest Australia in the world, I will keep taking cards off of this line. But I'm certainly not going to use any off-cap troops to guard that +2. Bonuses don't really matter in Classic. And the thing that matters, because we're playing progressive capitals, is just ensuring that I can take cards every turn. I have no occupation in the Americas at all. Black doesn't seem particularly interested in Australia, which I like. I guess I'll work on them. See if I get good dice. All right, he does consolidate the stack. That's fine. I don't mind using Australia as a front to take cards, leaving my cap open. This is a good situation to be in. Ideally, someone opens me here, and that gives me access to the board at large. We're going to roll a 6v2 here. Let's see what we end up with. We end up with 3 troops, but it's enough to pull back to capital. I think at this point in the game, I'm going to get myself a beverage, because I bet you we're going to be here for a bit. So the early game in these Prague Caps matches is a lot more dynamic. We're seeing players initially jockey for position. It is also the change of the season, so we might end up with a higher skilled lobby. Or could just be luck of the draw. Obviously, leaving 10 off-cap troops tells me that green probably isn't super great. I'll try my best not to upset them. Yeah. Black is good because I can tell black's good because they're not investing anything in Australia. They're just using their existing troops. A good feeling about orange, too. We might be in a reasonably long haul kind of game. That's okay. I got time. As of the shooting of this video, this is Halloween Eve. So I'm in the process of selling my snow company. I'm getting rid of my plow truck. Looking forward to a warm winter where I don't have to work outside. And it feels really good. It feels like the future is coming now. I'm very grateful that this work is successful enough that I can afford to make a reasonable living doing it. And I hope that continues for as long as possible. I have about 1 year to make enough money to complete the obligation to paying off my ex so I don't lose my house. And I know I don't often ask for anything of the audience. The only thing I would ask of you is if you like the show, keep watching, give me a like, maybe get the notification so you know when more stuff is coming out from the old Peatman. I don't really like to ask anything of you guys ever. I like to offer. Hope you like it. And that's kind of my philosophy behind doing content in general. We hit the blue one. No, we'll spend our 2s there. My 6 is gonna be able to take some cards. Maybe eventually move to capital. I think I should just take Australia if nobody wants it. Do we see black add to the bottom? So green does finish South America here. All right, so for start of season 13, this is the first game of season 13. The season just clicked over. I started this game. I got to tell you, I'm a little disappointed about the fact that the only viable way to reach rank number 1 on the leaderboard is caps, right? If that is true, as I've often said, it's not a risk leaderboard, it's a caps leaderboard. So first, with that in mind, I am playing this begrudgingly. This is not how I would choose to play. I wish free-for-all progressive world domination was viable, but of course some idiot taught people how to play it on YouTube, and the extra volatility is not something that the devs have been able to calculate. So I'm going to see if I can win a 6v3. How lucky we feeling, folks? Yeah, we feeling pretty good about that. And then we get an Australia take. I don't think anyone interrupts this. Might as well just get extra cards down. Get extra troops down there in the early game. Why not? It doesn't really matter. Not super important. But those extra 2 troops will only be going on capital now. We'll take that. Part of my desire to show you guys different settings, to challenge myself to do my best at them, and also in so doing teach you all how to play them. Part of my desire to do that is born of a desire and a love of competition and of this game in general. I love our tournaments. I love our tournament scene. I love the fact that our tournament scene has grown tremendously since I've come around. I love the fact that our community has grown a ton since I've come around. I'm very much an advocate of fair play, because what is the sense or value of a win if it's not a fair win? It's kind of bullshit. So that's essential. In order for a competition to be fun, green skips because they hold a bonus. Yeah, I don't hate that play. I guess I could skip too. If I do, I probably lose my 6. We all skipping? Black skips too? All right, well, if you guys are skipping, I'll skip. That doesn't bother me. I want to be offset in the turn order. Everyone skips but red? I'm fine with that. Totally fine with that. Green says, well, we all skipping. All right, everyone here knows how to play, I think. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Does blue take a card? Blue, okay. So blue is first on the button now. So what is skipping and when to skip? In progressive capitals, doesn't really matter. This was all marginal. But what has happened is red has already traded. They took the 4. Black will then be on the 6 trade, and then assuming green takes cards, they'll be on the 8. Black gets the 10. Orange gets the 12, and I get the 15. We've learned that red is also noob, because they are worried about my +2. I don't mind that break at all. Kind of like that break, actually. I can continue bluffing like I care. Green skips again, because green holds a bonus. Not bad. I think green, yeah. This is orange is teasing green for caring about their bonus. Yeah, black continues to skip. Okay, I don't mind continuing to skip. Even without a bonus, I'd much rather have a bigger trade. Looks like I'm in the seat for the largest trade now. Again, very minor differences, though. These differences don't really impact the game, but they do waste each other's time. In progressive world dom, skipping is a lot more relevant of a decision point, and I rarely advocate doing it. One of the key moments where it makes obvious sense to do it is if you are in
the first or second seat in like either red or green seat here, and you hold a bonus already. But on this board, I'll still skip because I want the bigger trade, but as far as the extent to which it matters, this is very minor. This game is going to go on probably for an hour plus, and whoever gets the 15 trade versus the 6 won't really impact the outcome. Capitals, if you're new to capitals, here's how caps mode works. Capitals do exactly 3 things. The first thing they do is you place them on turn 1. They are the win condition for the mode. In order to win the game, all one must do is control all the capitals. If you do that after the 3rd turn, you win instantaneously. The second thing they do is you get 2 additional troops per turn for each capital you hold. So if I hold 1 capital as I have been, you see I get 5 a turn. If I hold 2, I would get 7, so on. The third thing they do, the most important thing they do, they defend with 3 dice instead of 2. So capitals should be very strong defensively. However, currently I believe, and this might be a little bit of a tinfoil hat theory, or it might be reality, or somewhere, or more realistically somewhere in between, caps dice are fucked. So we often see flat or positive cap rolls when realistically you should almost always lose a ton of troops per roll. Way more than you commit to the battle. Or rather, way more than the defender has. So given that, you can hope that caps are strong defensive structures, but as far as trusting them to be so, that adds quite a little bit more volatility to the game than you would expect it to be. Okay, everyone's taking their 5th card now. I will as well. Orange takes the 12 trade here? No, orange takes the 8 trade here. Yeah, the 8 trade. Okay. I think I'm happy to use my 6 up at the top and let red reblock themselves. So with 41 on cap, everyone playing reasonably well. But I get the 15. Then what happens? Red's probably get the 20. I need to worry about red suiciding into me. I'm going to try very carefully not to upset my red neighbor. Maybe even allow them to take Australia and never break. But the fact of all of these capitals locking up this board will turn it into spheres of influence. I think blue might get card blocked first. They'll either run into this cap or both. I think I'm going to let red take it. Good job, red. You can take it. It's yours. God bless. This choke is actually a very interesting scenario. Between orange and my cap, red can't actually get out and interact meaningfully with the board. They either run into green's cap, they run into black's cap. So my long-term game really will hinge on not getting suicided by red / never reopening them to me. I'm going to open them now. I'm going to attack off of Siberia into China just to get my troops out and into the capital. But I don't think I open their cap again. Someone else might, but I don't think I do. I'm very happy to let them have Australia as well. Yeah, black has a puncher in the middle of the board. Orange keeps chipping in NA for as long as they have troops. And they fail. We've seen a lot of failed 3v1s already. 3v1 in Balance Bliss is a 89% roll. So seeing frequent instances of that 9% chance or 11% chance is surprisingly rare. All right, and we set. We take the 15. Hold our joker. And we are now sitting with 64 on cap. Pretty good. Biggest cap on the board. That's how we want to keep it. Let our opponents hit each other. We have an infinite time scale. We can wait for this game to end rather than force its conclusion. If I see anything I can do to advance the game state, obviously I will. My intuition tells me I'm in a reasonably high-skilled lobby. So once I get to the 1v1 or the 3-player endgame, then we can worry about card blocking. Yeah. Red decides now is their opportunity to take Australia. Good for you. Happy for you, bud. Hope you enjoy it. Good. Okay. My cap lines are open. I won't ever be able to really reach blue. Hopefully red slams all the troops into someone who isn't me. That's kind of the way this one is going to go. Yeah. 69 troops, ladies and gentlemen. The magic number. That's how we know we're going to get it. Get the dubs. Give red another cap card. Still early for that to matter. Almost get the 69 cap. Too bad. All right, we're going to start to see big sets coming in. Blue is thinking about it. They're going to be forced to trade. You get cards in Asia. Don't realize they're forced to trade. And now they do. Okay, so blue is not a very good player. That delay gives us info, right? They didn't plan to put their set in. Either they forgot they were on 5 cards, which I think is less likely, and more likely they're just reasonably new and didn't realize that they were going to be forced to trade. We're going to get to watch. I think blue is lower skilled. I think red is lower skilled. I think green is lower skilled. I think me, orange, and black are the good players in this lobby. Well, we'll find out for sure. Yeah, green comes off to a decent lead from holding South America early. They're not going to do anything with that lead. Okay, they're going to pop a blue 4 in South Africa and take Africa as well? No. No, they're going to leave blue behind them. Yeah, I don't think green's terrible either. I just don't love the choice of having any off-cap troops. And so far this game, we're seeing very few. Only green really has a bunch of off-cap troops. Black very efficiently using his exterior material. Will die. Yes, sir. Orange sets gets the 30. I think I'm going to trade on 4 here. Now, I'm not terribly worried about dying, but there's a very small percentage chance that some very new player gets the bright idea to hit me, which I really, really just don't want to go out that way. The way you lose in these games is the 1-2. So someone tees up your capital for the next guy. And because we're playing in open lobbies, we're playing with a very wide differential of skill. I saw a future, let's say, here's an example. Let's say a future where red sets on 4, so they have over 100 troops. They slam into my 68. They lose all their troops, and then green sets and double kills us both. Right? Stuff like that I try to avoid. Red's capital is open. right? They can access the main part of the board. And this is actually what I want them to do. I want them to set, and I want them to involve themselves in here. Maybe slam into orange. Maybe try slam into black. Let's see what they do. They don't set on 4? Too bad. They do. They do set on 4. I like it. Yeah, see? There was a world where that 117 thought it could beat my 68. Maybe it's not a likely world. I just want to play to my outs. I want to make sure that I make it to the end game and I make it to the card blocking 1v1 stage. Okay. Green sets gets the 50? 45. 45, yeah. Okay. Oh, what do they do with the 45? My handicap's not great. Oh, what they do with the 45 is they take Africa. Hit a blue 4, take Africa. Blue's just tolerating this. At some point, you figure blue moves down, tries to hit South America. Black sets gets the 50. Gives me a card. Thanks. Thank you. Put that 3 up, though. I'm going to hit it. No, I guess I don't hit it. I want black to give me cards out there. Hit Afghanistan. Yes. All right, so introducing the stupid slider. So ladies and gentlemen, balance blitz is broken. And we use the slider to overcome a flaw in balance blitz, where if you commit more troops to a roll, 4v1 is 100% roll. So if I commit more than 4 troops to that roll, I stand to risk losing more than 1 troop. Of course, you would never choose to commit extra troops if you knew that there would be any risk of losing them. So to mitigate that, instead of fixing the dice code, we use the slider. So the slider adds this mechanical element where we slide it down to 100%, a non-strategic mechanical element, right? We slider it down to 100% to take. And once you understand the strategy, you always want to do that, assuming you have time. So 100% to take versus 100% to stack should be the default. And as of yet, it isn't. And we have cried and yelled and petitioned and pleaded. And we hope that one day soon it will be the default, but not today. So, as of the recording of this video, you see me still slidering down to 100% to take. And just a little response to the people who are brain dead and think of it as a skill issue, which it indeed is. It is also a design flaw. So, bearing in mind that everyone who understands that it is a matter of skill using the slider properly has the messaging kind of upside down because it is a non-strategic choice in a strategy game. We would always choose to slider 100% to take were we to have the time. So I just want to get everyone sort of clear on the messaging, that I'm not oblivious to this reality, but you're wrong, not de facto. But you're wrong in terms of the quality of your messaging. So, I don't think anyone's going to die. Not anytime soon. So instead of using the slider, I'm just going to use 4v1s. You see, doing it this way means that I don't have to use this terrible mechanic. And that's not to say the slider is broken, because the slider actually works as intended. My recommendation and our recommendation as a community is more to use the slider as a solution to overcome the fact that the dice are broken. Blue sets gets the 55. They have 147 cap, but they still show absolutely no aggression to green. Maybe blue's no slouch either. Slowly gumming up Europe with 3 stack. We do have a set. But for as long as black wants to give me cards, I really don't think it makes any sense for me to remove black from the pocket. Now there's no sense in setting early. Sets at 60, my cap's 116. You need about 200 to take, 100% to take a capital. You need about double to take. So I'm less worried about getting randomly murdered at this point in the game, so I'm happy to just chill on 5 cards and take the larger trades. Orange sets. Takes the 60. Okay, removes blue from the position. You're gonna take blue out of Europe here. Slider's still on. You see a slider error? This is why I don't advocate its use, and I advocate a better default. Right, so you would never find that situation occur. No one would choose to lose extra troops using the slider. No one would choose to use extra troops not using the slider. It's a lose-lose proposition. Sitting with 120 cap and on 5 cards. Green's going to set before me. Black's going to set before me. Maybe red does too. There's a chance I get the 75. There's a chance I get the 75 trade. There's a chance I get the 80 trade. Does blue trade? No. Blue finds themselves, though, behind, as I predicted, behind these 2 capitals. Once they run out of cards, then what do you do? I admire orange for a game advancing move that actually can't really punish them. Orange is going to lose all their cards out there, though. So once they don't have cards in the Americas, then orange faces a similar situation to blue. I'm not much better. Green's capital is the best on this board. Green and orange have the best capitals. I think green's is better in contacts. Okay, red does take a trade. I'll get the 80. And closes the cap. Love that. Love that, love that. Okay. Good, good, good. This is good. This game is progressing quite normally. It's a slower game, guys. One of the things about this is you really have to just resign yourself to the fact that these games could take multiple hours, but they are some of the most consistent settings. So if you're going to try to get to rank number 1, this is the way. Green takes the 70. Black will take the 75. I get the 80. And yeah, more off-cap troops. Lots more off-cap troops. Figure black gives me a card in China or Ural. Yeah, he takes the 75 trade. Okay, black's first player with a cap over 200. Yeah, he gives me a card in Ural. I like the You're All card. All right. So we're going to be over 200 as well. Don't show any aggression to red. Part of me wants to open his capital, but red's still happy. He's chilling in his corner. I'm good to always be 2 turns away from me. Card blocked off my cap. I don't want to close my cap. That is the modus operandi. The very last thing I would ever want to do right now would be to close off my capital. Because then you're at risk. We do have a trade on 3, which is nice. Yes. Red pulls back. We're all going to trade in You're All. I like that. Green being allowed to hold a lot. They do still have a decent lead because of it. That lead will diminish over time. The continents only kind of matter in the early game. As you can see, nobody's pushing that advantage. Everyone is. This is actually the quintessential boring, nothing happens version of these settings. We could very well easily see this game go multiple hours. Yeah, we're still trading with blue in the Americas until he gets his position removed. Do I want to open a red cap? I think I do. Whatever reason, I'm not really worried about red hitting me. Oh, maybe I'm crazy. I mean, certainly I'm crazy. Right. Okay. Patience really is a virtue, folks. Red takes an early trade here, so they're taking the 90. I hope that doesn't go into my capital. I don't think it does. What are they trying to do with it? Nothing. Lock off their own cap again. Right. I think red is the kind of player who either quits this game, bots out, or randomly suicide. So the fact that I'm next to someone I'm predicting has a high likelihood of randomly suiciding means I should do everything in my power not to piss them off. The longer this game goes, the less that threat of suicide matters. One of the most interesting questions of prog caps is does the opponent you're hitting know when you're hitting them to benefit them and when you're hitting them to hurt them? I'm going to let red hold Australia forever, get that +2 on a 4 guard until it's my only chance for a card. I can trade in China ad infinitum. We're back in the same place in the trades. I'm going to be close to 300. I'm going to be over 300, I think. Yeah. After my set. First game this season, we get a full-on patience game. This will be fun. The true test of myself. Can I wait forever? Me getting China open, I love. Keep opening my China. Green gets the 100 set. Gonna walk out into Asia a bit more. Yeah, nobody's giving green cards. Absolutely nobody's giving green cards. I love that. They are at least keeping their cap open. Black takes the 105 trade. If blue doesn't set and black has a set on 3, they might get a kill on blue. Similarly, if green sets here, they might get a kill on me. But maybe I still should have set on 4. I just don't want anyone getting that idea as even possible. And we do take the 110 trade. Again, we have the largest capital, just by a hair, on black. And I definitely don't mind black's exterior position existing here. I want this exterior position to keep taking cards. Maybe red finally removes it. Nope. Yeah, you can already see the difference. So I'm at 330, red's at 320. So red has had the bonus for way longer than I did. But because they've been trading earlier than me, right? This is just the beginnings of the inkling that the sets are worth way more than the bonuses. Green closes off his capital. That is significant. Red's cap is closed, green's cap is closed. My cap is still open in every salient direction. And nobody's pissing anybody off. This is the most peaceful Frog Caps opener. And we are now into the mid game. We've gone through our 3 sequences of trades, 4 sequences of trades, something like that. We're very solidly in the mid. I think I'll open up Red's cap again. I don't think they do anything with it, but it would be fun to see. It would be very cool to see them do something with it. The reason I'm opening their cap on this territory instead of this territory is this actually opens their cap to involve themselves in the rest of the board if they want to. I'm not saying they will. They probably won't. But giving them the ability to is an interesting thing for me to have the power over, right? I really don't think red is great. I think red and blue are probably the weakest players in this lobby. I mean, they're terrible. They're still playing quite well. So far, everyone's playing very well. Given their seat. I wouldn't have chosen red's cap, but mine isn't much better. And I also wouldn't have stolen a bonus off of me, but hey, that's also okay. I don't give a shit about Australia. Okay, red's going to open mine. Going to attack Siam. Give me the Siam card. Yes, I love that. Thank you. I'm never taking that card again till I have no other card. So I want all my cap cards to be open ideally. If I can be trading in China, I'll trade in China for as long as possible. Yes. Green's card options are way more limited. I like Black's game the best. Black is my hero. Yep. And take Mongolia. Since Red's cap is open, I might as well open it up further. Perhaps this comes to bite me in the ass if Red suicides into me. But I bet you he's happy I'm giving him cards. He immediately closes it off. Really doesn't have any options. Green sets gets the 125. He's also using 143 stack to guard South America. Green might be looking for an earlier future card block on blue. And black trades. Black's doing the exact same game. 2 position. Black's capital is better than mine. I think Black's capital is the second best. Green is the best capital, but right now it's locked. Black's capital is second best. Maybe not. Maybe oranges. Set. All right. 472. Here's my 4 cap cards are open. An okay spot to be in. Ideally, I want to upgrade to green at some point. Maybe somebody eventually pisses somebody off. Maybe they just quit. That's why we like the neutral bot. Just quit. You already know you've lost. There's that crazy overconfidence. Okay, so again, we find ourselves in a situation where blue might be able to kill, or black might be able to kill blue, but not really. Very low odds proposition, but blue is holding 5 cards, so. Red fortifies the capital. I think red's better than green. To be fair, I thought they were shitty, but I'm not so sure. Okay, well, green now is giving blue cards. Maybe green gets card blocked before blue. Still going to be multiple turns before any of that happens. I'm just trying to predict the future. One of the things I often say in free-for-all, right? Your diplomatic skill, one of the big things that will bring you to victory is empathy, reading your opponents, trying to predict their behavior. The better you can model your opponent's mental state, the better you can play to your expectation of what they're going to do. Play around it. Me and black are just neck and neck in this. I like my Mongolia card still. I really like my Mongolia card. Okay. Good about that. Sets in the 150 now. Okay, we do have one. Yep. So loose sets now at 526. They get a card and pass. Nobody's making any. It's good. Yeah, we're here for the long haul, folks. Getting a little hot in here. So hot. Hot in. All right, beater time, folks. How do you feel about watching an old man in his underwear play video games? Ladies, gentlemen. Okay, orange has the trade. Nobody knows what to do in this situation. I think there's nothing to do. You just gotta wait. People will quit. People will sue out. Orange is almost out of material in north. So all I'm doing right now, all I'm prioritizing, is making sure that my lines are always open. So I have 4 cap cards. Right now, I still have all 4 cap cards. I like Afghanistan slightly better than China just because black put their stack on it. And I'm trying to keep black alive in Asia, taking cards here for as long as possible. That gives me an additional source of cards around capital, which I like. We tried to fire an open lobby. We probably ended up with something close to an intermediate plus expert plus game here. Yes. Orange finally taking cap cards. I don't know why you would ever do that. Okay, so now I do the inverse. I take China, but also just keeping in mind this, folks. People often ask me, hey, Pete, why do you trade 3 of a kind instead of 1 of each in progressive? What's the advantage? So, for those of you who don't know, a risk deck corresponds to the map that you're playing on. Classic map is 42 territories. There's always exactly 2 jokers. So the risk deck for this map is 44 cards. So Why would that have anything to do with trading in 3 of a kind versus 1 of each? When you trade the cards back into the deck, you might draw them. There's a chance you can draw them out of the deck. So you're increasing the likelihood of drawing the card you need to complete a next set on 3 by a significant percentage. And see, we do. We have a set on 3. So we're going to try and trade 3 of a kind over 1 of each when possible, as a rule. Ooh, Red's got the devil's number. 666 troops, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We're almost at the hour mark. Sure hope nobody gets the bright idea to start card blocking the Peteman. That's for damn sure. It's a bit of a tricky board to card block on. I still figure blue's probably the one that needs it earliest. But then again, we also have the neutral bot. Maybe green has finally had enough of this game. It's like, this game is fuck it. Do we see green bot? No. Still taking cards. Strong lead too, still, for having the 2 bonuses. He's, almost 100 troops on me. All right, black is thinking. Girl, black player doesn't quit. I thought I saw them as my main competition this game. And maybe you just had to take a pee. Yeah. Goes to time. Skips a card. Okay. My infinite source of cards in Asia is dwindling. Happy to trade with red. I'm exceedingly happy to trade with red. Yeah, blue's almost down. So black cap being a bot, he's never going to hit that. He's going to hit here, and he's going to be semi-blocked by green's 143. If he pulls enough troops down to push through a 143, then green can counter with a fortify. So it's potential we see blue 1 turn away from a card block. We've already lost black, unless they come back. We might find ourselves in a 4-player game just like that. Let's see if it holds true. Red removes the black 6, but doesn't walk around to the rest of the board. Okay. Okay. Blue's not happy because he sees his future. Looks dire. I see my future of card options being a lot more viable. Yeah, green doesn't give him shit and shores up the block. Well, here's what I think we might see. I think we might see green lose 154 troops next turn. 155. Maybe blue rolls that stack. That still doesn't give them a ton of cards. Right? At the most, black is back. No. Bot. Good. So Using neutral bot, black will go MIA after 10 minutes on the clock. That will lock in their final placement. They will get last, assuming they don't come back. Orange sets gets with the 185. See, what green would do if he was good, in my opinion, is he would move the 154 stack back to capital, allow blue to take his remaining 5 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just naturally card block himself. And then what, right? Then what does blue do? Maybe he sues into the green capital, who knows? But leaving 154 stack off cap at this stage of the game is way more expensive than just letting blue take a +2. So we'll learn a lot about blue here. We'll learn a lot about green here. First things, does blue do anything to prevent their future card block? The answer is no. Okay. Perhaps they have a set. Now let's learn about green. Does green care about 154 off-cap stack? Green sets. Shores up the block. Okay. No. They give blue a card. Okay. Green will allow this game to continue way longer. Okay, no. They do a mix of both strategies. They give blue one more card, put up a soft block that blue will punch through, but they don't lose the majority of their stack. This takes slightly longer for blue to be card blocked, but we will be in a 4-player game in the foreseeable future. Hoping, of course, that black fully bots. Open. I really want to open red to the rest of the board again, just for shits. All right, let's test the same theory. We're going to do 3 of a kind instead of 1 of each. Never mind. We had a 3 in Japan. Let's just spend it. That opens red just the same. Doesn't really do anything. Except now we can pull those 2 extra troops to cap. Talk about min-maxing for value, folks, for value. All right. Blue's now on 5 cards. They can definitely push through an 11. Oh. Boy, oh boy, folks. I tell ya. What is this game? Screen dude scenario. Don't give blue another card. Let blue become card, please. Okay. Green waits to the end of their time again, but hasn't disconnected. At some point, the black hill becomes viable, right? Those 3 cards will become more and more and more precious as the game progresses. Okay, green also card skips. Card skipping is terrible now at this stage. It's very expensive. Each card is worth a third of 200. Each card is worth 66 troops. Okay. And black has gone MIA. Black locks in the lowest placement. Orange can open up the red cap or not. Green going MIA would actually make it a 3-player game. It would make all of this irrelevant very quickly, and it would become a question of these 3 caps still active. Because blue would run out of cards in 1, 2, 3, 4 more turns at the most. If green went inactive, and then green, of course, would go MIA after the 10 minutes. So then we're in a very interesting, tight 3-player scenario in Asia. Okay, blue sets gets the 200. They take 1 card. That's it. Definitely don't take more than that. Yep, green is now, or blue is now 3 turns away from a card block. At which point they probably put all their troops here, punch through black, and take what's equivalent to 4 cards on the 651 cap, assuming they have enough troops. Which actually I don't hate for blue. That might be blue's saving grace. By the time they get 1, 2, 3 more takes, they might have just enough to punch through a 651, get the kill, get 3 more cards plus the card they get for taking the cap. Let's see if blue figures that out and can execute it. Green is still offline. Interesting sitch, folks. We've now reached an hour and 4 minutes on the clock. We're in a 5-player game. Blue and green are likely going to be going out 4th and 5th. Surprisingly, top 3 is going to be myself, red, and orange. I still have 3 of my 4 cap cards. I don't think I ever take anything other than non-cap cards if possible. Cool. This is going well. I like this game now. Kind of dodgy for a moment. But this board I like. This board I can fuck with. Okay. Blue takes cards on a 5, a 3, or 2. They set here. They will have enough to punch through the black cap. If they get a terrible roll. Okay. Put it all back. Make sure you leave a little out so you can hit a 3. Yeah, he left a little out. Perfect. Good, 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 good. So after blue is card blocked in South America in 2 more turns, what is the set? 200-ish. They'll have enough to kill black and punch through a 651, take 3 cards. Cool. Then blue's here. That's a better position. Still not great. Still only 1 point because they'll own the other 2. Actually, my cap is better than black's cap. Yeah. Good. Good, 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 good. I like the way this cookie's crumbling. We've gone 10 minutes yet for Buell Tandon. Buell! Bueller. Almost. Yeah. Yeah, I now have all 4 of my cap cards. Fantastic. The 1,000 sack ready. Maybe we get the kill on blue once they punch through. If they get a bad roll, I keep it up there. I'm hoping that blue gets a bad roll on the 651 or just allows themselves to be card blocked for a while. We'll see. Poor Blue. I'm sure he sees his doom. He's just like, how do I get out of this? As I said, if I found myself in that position, this is exactly how I would get out of it. But if you get a shitty roll on that 651, who's next to act? Green's dead. Orange is next to act. Orange might get the blue kill if he gets bad dice. I'm actually being extremely friendly to red because red's like my chief source of cards. And you know what? I don't care that they stole my bonus. Normally I would. I'd be very offended. But in this game, you can have it, my friend. Don't need it. Don't need it one bit. Oh, this fucking prick came back. You scumbag. You utter scumbag. I rarely use this emote, folks. I think with Neutral Bot, the MIA should be after a number of turns, not a number of minutes. Just wanted to indicate to everyone my displeasure. Green card skipping is bad for them, but green not being dead, like I had hoped. Okay, so blue takes their last card. Retreats the capital. Does green trade with them? They may, perpetuating the length of this game. Realistically, we should have already seen green take fifth, right? The fact that they're back in this game is basically unfair. And like, I do get though that a lot of people have connection problems. So I really do think this is SMG paying liberty to the fact that a ton of people have very shitty internet. And speaking as a guy who's tethering his phone to his computer right now to play this game, I currently have shitty internet. Yeah. Doesn't give blue a card. Okay, so what are you going to do, blue? Can blue figure out how to get out of this mess? Maybe as a set in those three cards. Maybe he kills black. Let's see if it's going to be a punishing roll. Our card options are kind of shit too. All right, maybe he pulls all of his troops off cap, but now he can't because green's back. Green would steal his original. This is your only chance to get a card, though. So blue's now card blocked. Doesn't set. Sets at 230. Well, at least we're in a 4-player game. Blue's now dead. They die here. Under a long enough time scale. Where does red take their card? $1,300 stack. Yeah, the other card. Ladies and gentlemen, wishing me luck on my new grind, we have Reginald Schmopus Boy Jeej, the original Flumpus Man, Grandmaster of all feline Grandmasters and pound for pound, the best Risk player in the entire world. How are you doing, Mr. Malopus Man? As if I were, they would all be dead by now. Hi, buddy. Tummy smacks for the win. Extra tummy smack. Hi, how you been, Mr. Schmunculus? At some point, that black capital becomes very appetizing. All right, so I will have to take a cap card. I take China here. Blue stays card blocked. They got a positive roll? Lost 7, the cap lost 9. Okay, this is just not something you should really see. Right? Positive rolls on cap should be very rare. Yeah, I'm happy to trade with red in Irkutsk, Yakutsk. Leaves a 3 there. Orange gives me a card. Yeah. You see how orange isn't slaughtering, so he lost 2 on a 1 there? Also very unlikely occurrence with natural odds. Blue gets another 7v9. Okay. This dice is pretty good. That's 245. So green is holding 3 cards. They're holding the equivalent value in cards of a set. So once the set's around 630, assuming it was a stack and not a capital, the odds would start to be good. You want to go out, Reg? Let me let out the Schmopus Man. Oh. Figure it's late enough now. All the trick-or-treaters have gone home. Green definitely allowing blue to stay card blocked, which is good. We will end up in a 4-player game, not a 3-player game like I had hoped. Orange takes the 245 trade. Do they consider hitting the black cap? Nobody does it yet. Yeah, this time we see a 7v0, which is sometimes what you should see. Blue still doesn't move troops off, though.
Green sets. Get the 250. Very slow, very equal game. The old Peatman sets. And again, we now have the largest capital on the board. Just by being extremely conservative with my troops. I don't know what... yeah, so black went positive twice, and then they lost all their troops twice. And red takes the 260. Me and red are now neck and neck. I don't know that I love that. I'm a little scared of red still. Green's a little bit behind for all those turns of card blocking, but blue is very far behind now. They're just never getting any cards. 500 troops on blue. It's almost time to start thinking about killing black. Green does have a line to it. So does orange. Everyone kind of does. Oh, green put a 9 stack. Do I close off my cap? I guess I have to. Because I guess that's where green wants to take their card. So, fine. Take the China territory. If and when I have to worry about me actually being card blocked, then I will address it. But right now, I'm pretty good. I think I'll mostly focus on... Oh, he gets 12 now. He's flat overall. Pretty close to it. I don't know why you wouldn't change your behavior if you were blue, but I figure we must see him bought at some point. Or sue out, or both. Red closes my line, or opens my line rather, such that my cap still hits 4. Green now involving himself in the Northern Asia part of the map. Orange takes the 265. Yeah, they could kill black and trigger an in-turn trade from that kill. So with 1,621 troops on our capital, 5 card. Yeah, blues now resign themselves to cap stacking. And sets 270.
Green takes the 270. And uses 16 to get cards. Cool. Good with that. Just chilling, folks. A nice little hang. I take the 275. Blue sets. They had a set this whole time. They fortify off. Ooh, they're going to sue into green. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's great. That's great. Gives green no options. This will advance the game stage. Still enough troops. Still enough troops for it to matter. Yes. Red takes the 285. All on cap if they were good. All right, does green do anything about it? Green can take the blue a limb, but blue has no cards. Red is making a move. No, it just removes a green 15. Yeah. Your play, green. The correct play for green is to take a card off one of his 28 or 29 and move it back to his capital. And let blue suicide into the capital. In this scenario, you'd want your capital to be as large as possible to withstand the largest possible hit. Okay. Orange should do nothing. Orange shouldn't set, and they should wait. Yeah, because green might be getting fed to us. On a silver platter. Which is correct, which is what he does. Similarly, I do the same. White's caps, or red's caps open, so red can interact with this as well. Tell me I got cards, and do we see it? I do have cards, and do we see it? We see it. And whoop-ah! Yes, good. What? Come on. What's the point of threatening? Oh, that was so dumb. Just quit if you're going to not play. Blue still very easily has the option of taking the 621 cap. That would earn him, that would be net 4 cards. He'd be sitting on 5 though, so I guess green might eat him then. Which is fair enough. I guess blue did not have the cojones. Blue's not happy that he's card blocked. You were last to cap, dude. You could have seen this scenario, right? So blue chose his capital last. So like, where are you going to go? You don't have access to the rest of the board. If these two players stop trading with you, that's game. All right. Orange is a 2,000 cap. Blue stunting with the emotes like he's going to do anything about it, but he's not. Blue still gets 5th this game. I'm almost sure of it. Gonna start slamming into green now. Yeah, back out. Okay, well then do it this time. Advance the game state, sir. You're fucked. There's nothing you can do. Waiting and hoping that someone else is going to allow you to do something won't change the outcome. Orange's situation is very good. I like Orange's game a lot. To be honest, I don't hate Red's game. Trying to steal a cap off me, obviously, is a dubious proposition, but it is what it is. Also, this doesn't threaten me. This doesn't threaten me at all. I would absolutely, in all possible worlds, take a card that costs me 43 or 20 when each card is worth a third of 300. Also known as 100 troops. Yeah, that goes all the way back to cap. Braces for the Sioux again. Good. Now the Sioux is a whole lot less impressive from blue. 1,400 into 2,000 cap should probably not do very much. But we've seen all sorts of crazy dice. Whole lot of waiting for not so much action, folks. I have 2,200 on my capital. Me and Red have been coexisting very well in Asia. Just giving each other cards. And Sioux. Yes. Fuck yeah. All right. Blue dies. 5th. Red maybe can get the green kill. Wouldn't be very profitable, but it is possible. They close their line to that. They do break green's bonus. That's funny. It says, here, let me kick you while you're down. All right, red went down on my estimation. Orange is the best player in this lobby other than myself. And kills blue for no value. 100%. Kills blue for no value. Let's fuck that guy. Take all of those cards. Yeah, blue's like, you die. So for everyone who is wondering or disagreeing about how we use the tongue out emote, that was a mean-spirited one, right? Okay. Yes. I think now I upgrade to green's capital. I think now is the point in the game where it is wise for me to upgrade capitals. Green has a better capital than me. Oh, man. Okay. Doesn't even guard. Someone can get the black kill. Oh. When will that be worth doing? What are we at right now? 300 sets? So the 621 is worth 300 troops back. Still very expensive. But at some point it will be worth it. And if the point comes and I have initiative to do so, I might get 2 caps out of the deal. I will keep that in mind. I do nothing except take Japan. Yeah, nobody's taking the bounty on green here. See if green takes a 5th card. That would be great. If green doesn't set here, then we'll stay in a true 4-player game because no one will want to kill him. I was hoping that orange might do it. I guess they still might. They're holding 5 cards. If green doesn't have a set, red can't because they're not open, but I definitely can. What's he doing? Threatening my capital? What are you doing over there? Okay. Green sitting on 5 cards. Green taking a bunch of cards. Cards out. Okay. I mean, I don't hate killing green here. But it'd be too expensive. Just gets me third. I don't want to be third. Okay. Orange takes the 310 trade. Tell me they think about killing this guy on 5 cards. To the surprise of nobody, I take a card and pass. Here we go. This is what we want to see. We want to see green provoking red. I'm guessing that was a mistake. No, it was intentional. I'm going to take this moment to extricate myself. Yeah, we get a flat roll. Ridiculous. Ra-ha-ha. Ridiculous. Did not occur. I don't know that I love 2,000 caps, but I don't really hate it either. We take the black hill. We take 3 cards, trigger trade. We now have 2 positions with a lot harder to card block. We don't take any of our North America cards. Okay, red takes a 330. Let's see if red sees what green did as an unfriendly move. I had a crazy good roll on black there. It also says black has 5 troops for some reason, which is a bit weird.
See what green does. Just stacks up. Orange can kill green, take 4 cards. Don't do it. To be fair, I kind of could do the same. I'm choosing not to. Okay, and my card now would be in North America. I'm going to trade early for a bit to catch up to everybody. But I'm not actually that far back. I just have 2 caps. So if one player hits one of my caps, then the other can follow up. It's a 1-2 punch to kill me. Red sets. Do they remove a 382 off cap stack? No. They do the fuck all survive strat. Red keeping their cap locked is like certain death for red. They can't really interact with the board meaningfully. Green sets. Red's now card blocked. They've taken all their cards. There's no need for anyone to give them any more cards. Yeah, we can all trade on Mideast. Yup. Orange sees it. Guaranteed. Red gets 4th. Unless he tries some monkey business. Yeah, red gets 4th. Okay. And red is card blocked. Ding, 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 ding. Now what do you do? Switching to 2 positions when I saw the card block wind blowing in Asia, I think was a savvy move, and getting a really good roll, recouping the value I spent on the move. Very happy with that. When I did it, yup, green laughs. You provoke a suicide with that, though. Definitely not trying to provoke. Green says, good game. Oh, well. Oh, well, we need you to choke that 396. He probably just puts his whole trade on it. Yeah, he just puts his whole trade on it. Yeah, red has to move off cap now. They might sue into me in India, which will be rough for me to recover if that happens, because I have a shittier cap in Greenland. I wanted the Greenland cap to be a 2 position. But sometimes we will see that 1 position just sink. Yeah, me, orange, green, keep trading Mideast till red is dead. That is an unholy alliance. Red gets no cards. You'll have to move more of your stack out. Orange understands card blocking very well. Orange is the best player in this lobby.
Watch we go to the end screen and like everyone's a beginner. I will cry. Slams the stack. Moves troops out. Moves troops in. Bro. All right. Well, lock in your lowest placement then. Or just trying to think about how they can progress the game state. Don't know that they can, so they're going to trade in Middle East. Azimuth. As am I. I think Red accepts his defeat here. Don't know who Red would have beef with, if any of us. Hopefully it's not me. I let this man steal my bonus. Gives Red cards. Okay. He wants to kill him on a higher trade. I see he wants to delay the game. Green says, oops. I trade to put more troops on my cap in case this stack punches me. And it punches green. Yes, it does. Okay, poor green. Green's sitting on 5 cards. They will set next. Do we see the full Sue? Red can kill green this turn. They can actually trade in. They can also take my Greenland cap, which is way worse. Okay, they do Sue. All right, they're going to feed this kill too. Huh. Red is bad. So who gets it? I mean, orange might take it. All right, what happens now? Red's on 2. Green probably sets, kills red, takes 3rd is my guess. Does he end on a capital? He ends on that capital. Don't fortify. Stay there. Yeah. He's now on my side of the board. What does green do? Does green kill red anyways? They can't. They don't have the troops. Yeah, they don't have the troops. Okay. So red's on 2, green's on 3. Orange can kill both. If orange doesn't, I kill green for sure. Orange can't kill green? Yeah, they can. Orange can kill green. And I think they should. If I was orange, I'd kill green. They set. Looks like they're gonna. Good. Green dies. Now, I don't think I want to go into a 1v1 with orange.
Means I need to be friendly to red. That roll wasn't so good. Okay, we return to one big cap, but it's a better cap. Yeah, I figured red would punch out to there. What else do they do? Mm-hmm. Okay, they punch out, but they leave it weak. All these guys know how to play. Orange is way better than red. Now I'm very actively thinking. I want to do that. I wonder if red sees that as aggressive. That's almost 400. Red takes it. What do they do with it? Yeah, they do see that as aggressive. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I think for a while I just need to be chill and have the biggest cap. This might take a while. Does red take too many cards? No, they don't take too many cards. And they start shoring up that cap. Okay. Having enemies trading behind me makes me die. My next set, I take Greenland back. No set on 4. Orange might eventually become frustrated that red doesn't know how to play. Would be my hope. Or red might become frustrated that he doesn't understand how to advance the game. Yeah, I was worried about orange taking the Greenland cap, but they don't, which is good. I'm going to open one of his capital cards rather than... No, actually, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That'll give him a line to run up and take the Greenland cap. I don't know how essential the Greenland cap is, but I think it's essential. Yeah, orange going to try and give red second. I can't let that happen. Okay, well, at least I get the cap. I have to survive a Sioux by red, though. What does he have? Sets are 400, so he's got 1,300 troops, so the cap needs to be 700 plus. Cap maybe over 1,000. That'll be good enough. Sorry, the narration changes, right? Because I'm just thinking about how to win this game now. And I'm actually in a position where if my opponents cooperate, I lose, right? I don't want to get third. That would be quite bad. So I'm going to think. You have a set. Good. Harder to card block me here because there's actually nowhere you can trade that's behind me. Red takes the 400 trade. But like full cooperation still makes me die. Yeah, and red sucks. So orange only has 400 troops on me and 1 card. Like 500 troops on me. So I make sure I don't card block red. Okay with this board. We might exist a long time in the 3-player. Mm-hmm. Yeah, orange real desperate to work the thread. Let's see. Have to trade the Joker? No. Have to keep a Joker. Fuck yeah. We holding that Joker, baby. We holding that Joker. We're going to trade with Orange in Asia. Right. Yeah. If that's your trading spot, I'm going to take cards right next to that. Put some equal trades on for a while. I don't want to lose these caps. Okay, red on 5 gets the 415. All on the North America cap. The irony here is Orange doesn't want to go heads up with me because he thinks I'm better than him. Oh, okay. Well, didn't expect that. Okay, maybe I can kill red here. If Orange takes the kill. Let's see if Orange takes the kill. I think I kill red, go heads up. There's no sense in trying to delay the... Yeah, he's going to take the kill. Okay, he's going to get the trade. I have a trade, thankfully. All right, we're going to go into the 1v1 at a troop deficit. I'm going to try and pull off a reverse card block. No, he doesn't take it. Doesn't take it. Oh, I take it. I take this kill, I think. I can't have red existing. He's just going to sue into me. Maybe I'll give him one more card. I mean, one more card actually gives the kill to Orange, though. I should just kill this guy. Damn it. Don't trade the Joker. Yeah. I mean, it was a tough spot because if red suicided the rest of his troops into me, takes a 4th card, and gives that 4th card to orange for free, I'm at even a bigger deficit. But if he pushes it into orange, then I'm balanced. So I just choose this board state because at least there's a small chance of victory. I don't know. Orange just cap runs here, right? Doesn't. Okay, orange could have cap ran, but he did not. So gets ready to, though. Yeah, don't lose the Ukraine cap. I still think I'm fucked. But he shouldn't have let me set. He should have taken the cap run there. Okay, he takes Greenland. He might still have it. Having no set on 3. He might still have it. I mean, good for red, man. Red decided the outcome. You don't have it. You don't have that. You lose too many troops doing that. Yeah, you don't have. You knew you didn't have that. You knew he didn't have that. Well, let's not lose the game, folks. Set. All right. Probably close to a stage where the reverse card block works. I want to build up a bit first. Ooh, that North Africa cap's going to be good too. He doesn't have troops on his best capital. How long do you think till he takes out the North American position? On 5? Should I trade on 3? On 5. How much is the set? The set is 435. You can double tap. 2700. Yeah, he can double tap. We set. Now he can't kill me. At least not this turn. Yeah, you can't kill me, dude. Yeah, sorry. It's gonna be a longer battle than you thought, sir. He's still more than double my troops, though. If he consolidates and just tries to slam, he has me. What he should do is he should stack up, line up, and just smash me. He still has me dead if he does it right. I don't open that. I don't open that. I can take that. That's already open. This is my card. But anything I do now opens his remaining stack to me. So I'm going to need another set. Or else he can triple tap and take me out. I think he still has. He's let me live, though, which you shouldn't do. You should kill me. Press a card block there. Yes. Good job. Moves in case I don't open. Yeah, he has a double tap here. I think you should just move everything off the 800, in my opinion. Oh, we get good dice. Continue to get good dice. 9v12 is 24%. Come on, baby. Hot hands tonight. Let's go. Diggity dice. Let's go. Hot hands. Hot hands. Give me a card. Give me a card. And 7v8. 41. Let's pop it. Come on. And yeah, we pop that. We pop 7v6. Oh, but we get fuck. But we lose the blitz. Too bad. All right, he can triple tap. Let's see if he gets it. Let's see if it's still fucking close. Set? No set. All right, he gets me here. I die. GG. He has the triple tap. You take the triple tap, dude. Biggest stack first, not smallest stack. Biggest stack first. Okay. I think he did that wrong. You can still maybe lose. No, he wins. That's a game. That's a game right there. Very close, though. Good game. Good game, man. Yeah. Expert? Master? Don't think he's a grandmaster, but maybe. Let's see. Starting our season on a loss. Clarence Babu. Good game, man. Better cap than me to start. Somehow convinced Red. He was master. GG. Okay, so yeah. Very high skill game. Losing to a master, defeating 2 beginners, 2 experts. We start our season at. How is that a loss? Really? That's getting second. Okay. Getting second in the lobby with 2 beginners. So defeating 2 beginners and 2 experts and losing to a master drops you down. What is that? At base gem. Drops you down 106 rank. Interesting. There you have it, folks. That took a long fucking time. Interesting game. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you found some of it fun and entertaining, maybe even a little bit educational, informative. If you are interested in getting better at the game for Risk, I invite you to subscribe to my channels and come along the ride with me. I have a daily release on YouTube. I'm doing weeknight streams on Twitch for all of you on the path to world domination. I do wish you good games and good luck.